Okay, so for whatever reason, my broadcast keeps shutting down, but third time is the charm, like always. So, all right, let's join this invite. Am I in? I don't know. I don't know if I'm in. Am I in the party?
Yeah.
Cool.
Party.
Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and I'm gonna delete those fucking failures. But, yeah, so, obviously the title speaks for itself. We're demonstrating recoil control today. And I can't invite you, babe, so just join the party. And then I'll set up the custom.
Okay.
Now, for the people who are already here before, and heard the same shit I said in the first 5 minutes, twice in a row, you're gonna hear it 3 times in a row. Just trying to get the point across, so... It's a lot of people that don't understand how to control recoil in this game, and they lose a lot of gunfights because of it, and call people out for cheating, but it's okay. It just wouldn't be video games without that, right? So, we're gonna go to Lumber Mill. Best of 11. 3-minute rounds? I don't know, just so I don't have to kill her at the end of every round. Now, I don't use any mods. I don't use a strike pack. I have used a strike pack before. I only ever use paddles. Never utilized it for anything else. Right now, I don't run a strike pack anymore. I found out there's a way to remap your buttons in accessibility, so I crouch with my right stick. And that's why I move around so well, because I don't have to take my thumbs off the sticks, and I can just crouch prone, 360, you know. It's pretty fun, dodging people's bullets, and they get mad and say I'm glitchy or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to use steady hands. I'm just going to demonstrate shooting while standing, shooting while crouched, shooting while prone. A lot of people don't know that if you crouch or prone while shooting, it actually helps you control your recoil. It'll reduce it by a little bit. This control freak that I have on here, it extends my analog stick by twice the normal height, and I just have more leverage, so it's way easier to control my gun's recoil. So the AK-12 is one of the easiest weapons to shoot in this game. You can easily kill somebody from 150 to 200 meters. If you want to challenge a marksman class, you can do that. Be careful not to get shot in your fucking head, but you can do that. Now, I'm going to go up to this sign. That's right here. That's like 200 meters right there. But for the sake of this video, we'll go to like 180, right? 170. So I'm on burst right now. I'm going to shoot at the sign. You're going to see my muzzle climb because I'm not going to pull down on the stick. Ready? You see, I'm already missing now, right? And that's because I didn't pull down on the stick. Now I'm going to crouch. No, you know, I'm not going to crouch. I'm just going to stand up. You see that? I missed like maybe 2 bursts out of the entire magazine, so that's 24 shots that hit the target. And now I'm going to crouch. And I didn't miss at all, as you can see. Now I'm going to go prone. And I missed a little bit, but, you know, it's okay.
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
So that's it for the AK-12. I'm sorry to keep it so short. I didn't really leave much room for explanation. Obviously, the weapon has full auto and burst fire mechanics, but I pretty much only use burst. Close range, I'll use full auto. Right now, we're going to go to the Predator. This is a class that I get accused of cheating on a lot, and I don't know why, because it's a really easy fucking gun to shoot. Like, really easy. These are, Point and Pred are like the best classes in the game, in my opinion. You can kill people close range, you can kill people long range, you have the health boost of the point man and the anti-suppression, and then on Predator you have the battle rage and the anti-suppression. That's why I kill people so fast. I aim for the head, and generally I don't miss that much. Now the AK-12 is a lot easier to shoot at range as opposed to the M16, but with the M16, you can tap fire and it hits a little bit harder, right? So when I'm like 200 meters away from somebody with the M16, I just aim at the head and tap the trigger. Just tap the trigger. But I'm going to shoot at this sign from like 170 meters, and I'm probably not going to miss very much. So 150, 160, whatever, that's good. See? No strike pack. I'm standing and I didn't miss a single shot on that target. Now I'm gonna go crouch. Same deal. Didn't miss at all. Now I'm gonna go prone. A little bit of misfire there, but as you can tell, it's pretty easy to control your recoil like that. That is a 170 meter target, and yeah, you can kill people from that far away. It doesn't make sense that people complain about getting killed from that far at all, but you know, it is what it is.
All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
Is your mic muted, babe?
Yeah, it was muted. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Alright, next, I guess we'll do the same thing with Assassin. Maybe Tech, I'm not sure. Hey, you know what? Let's go with everybody's favorite gun, the 9mm.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's got my optic on there, but I'm not sure that it does. If it doesn't have the optic, it'll be a little bit different, but I use the Micro T1 on it. I find that it's a lot easier to shoot that weapon with it. Yeah, no, I got this Russian red dot. Here, you know what? I'm gonna kill myself, actually, because I want my sight.
Can I kill you?
I'm dead. Fucking Zach.
Wait.
What's up? Yeah, I saw. I also have a thumbs down on the video now.
I told you.
Yeah. It's pretty sad that people will, like, act cool with me in my stream and then go to another streamer's stream and talk shit about me. And then they'll come back here and leave me a dislike. Like, what are you guys doing with yourselves? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's really weird to do.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like, what kind of people are those? I don't understand. I guess that's how the majority of human beings are, but...
Majority? Speak for yourself, man.
Yeah. So...
That's just how people are online.
Yeah, 9mm, this gun's fucking amazing. I don't use it that much anymore, because, you know, there's burst mode on the Scorpion, and I'm a sucker for burst, so that's primarily what I use, but I'll just demonstrate how to shoot the 9mm. It's more of a close range weapon, which is why I don't understand why people have accused me of anti-recoil. Like, when you're up close shooting people, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you're not gonna miss. But now this sign is 150 meters. Yeah, now this is gonna be a little different. I normally don't shoot this gun this far at all, but when I do shoot it from far away, excuse me, babe, my aim assist is just gonna lock on you. When I do shoot it from far away, you shoot it like two 3-round bursts. You know what? Oh, nice.
No, I was trying to teabag you. I'm so sorry. I just ruined your video.
Well, I'll just respawn again. Yeah, I know, but my stats page will be fine. I'll just jump into ranked and then boom, problem solved. Get all those deaths back, you know? Alright, we'll go back to the 9mm. Just because I didn't show everything that I could have shown with it. I don't know why this changes my perks all the time. Yeah, she did. She was just trying to get a free kill on me.
That's not true.
Yeah, it
I
is.
was trying to teabag and I accidentally pressed circle instead of R3.
Well, at least I spawned from this side now. So yeah, like I was saying, this is more of like a close range weapon. You can tap fire and hit people at range. The gun does enough damage to where like if you're hitting them in the head, you're gonna drop over half their health. So it's probably one of the easiest guns to shoot because it does so much damage. But at range, it's a little difficult. So this is 150 meters. Watch. Now, I'm just going to full auto at the sign. I'm probably not going to hit it very much, but... Okay, now that she's out of the way. Yeah, see... It's really hard to shoot from far away, because then it just starts warbling everywhere, and it's retarded. So this is what I do when I'm 150 meters. All you got to do is not hold the trigger down. That's the only thing you have to do. And you know, people are like, "How are you shooting me that far with the 9mm?" It's because I'm not somebody who just squeezes the trigger on guns that I know I'm not going to be able to control at range like that. So now we're going to crouch. And now we're going to go prone. And while prone, you can actually control it way more. It doesn't go everywhere, you know? It's way easier to shoot that way. So we're going to aim at her, hit her in the head, and she's dead in 2 shots. So, you know, people are like, "Oh my god, you killed me with a 9mm from so far away," but, I mean, it does so much damage. What do you expect, dude? Like, I don't know. What gun to show next? I guess Tech. 9x19. That gun has a decent amount of recoil. I could use the Mk17, but it's semi-auto anyway, so I'm just gonna hit the target every time. There's no point in really showing that. I'm really trying to do this with full auto guns. I guess I could do Assassin next after Tech, but right now I'm just trying to do the main classes that I use that piss people off. So same deal. Aim at the sign, stand up, shoot, crouch, shoot, prone, shoot. Recoil is not hard to control at all in this game. Honestly, in my opinion, if you use mods to play this game, you're just bad at video games. That's what I think, because the recoil is so low on this game compared to other games like PUBG or fucking... I don't know, there's other games that have way more recoil, but... What are you, a tank? Yeah, you're a tank. Alright, 150 meters, same deal. So there's a little warble with this, and move side to side, so you crouch. And it's a little bit easier to control. It still does the same thing, but it's like to a lesser degree. And when you're prone, it's even less. Did you want to kill me still, babe? Well, there's all headshots?
Yeah.
I took 3 shots, that's crazy. What gun are you using, 5.7?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, honestly, Alberto, I'd say it's worth it for $15. Oh yeah, they're doing a free weekend, aren't they? Yeah, it's shit. Do the free weekend, see what you think of the game. I love this game, to be honest. This is my favorite tactical shooter. I play this game every day. Well, almost every day. I don't know, I got a lot of hours, so... So now we're going to show the Assassin, because I beam people from across the map with the Assassin, and they make videos about me, calling me a cheater. It's hilarious, so...
Diego beamed me with the Assassin.
Yeah, it's a beast gun.
Like,
You put it on burst,
you
and you can control your shots even more, you know? Most of the people who complain about anti-recoil are people that just go full auto and squeeze the trigger and don't know how to aim, and rely on aim assist all the time, so...
Diego, are you ever gonna play Apex with me?
So, the gun's on burst. This is one of my favorite guns in the game. I use the R5 a lot now. I'll probably demonstrate that afterwards because I've killed people from pretty far. But
You're a piece of shit. You're a whole
alright,
piece
what
of
is
dog
that?
shit.
150 meters? See those shots? 150 meters? I'm standing up too. Now I'm gonna crouch. And I can pull the trigger even faster. I'm not missing at all. Like, yeah, so maybe we can take this a step further, go even farther. What is that? Not 200? Alright, I kind of want a 200 meter shot on that, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Yeah, 200 meters. Alright. Now, the thing about the Vector, it's not so much vertical recoil you have to worry about, just like the C1. It's more horizontal. I don't know why the guns like that. I guess because they're close range weapons. You know, it's something about handling. They just veer all over the place. So now I'm gonna crouch and not be able to see my target, so I'm gonna nade defense. Nade defense. Cool. Yeah, let's do this. 200 meters. Alright, guys. 200 meter shots. While crouch. And I'm hitting the target every time. Every time. So I think that's enough for the Vector. It's a really easy gun to shoot. The same with the AK-12, M16. The C1 is a little bit harder, but
Hey, bitch.
I'm getting an invite from my own account. Alright, so I'm FFU_snacks, right? And there's this dude. His name is FFU_snacks__. That is not me. Do not get that confused. That is not my account. This is my only account. I have no other accounts. The only other account I had was an account I used like 2 years ago. I had this clan called OP, and that fell apart real fast. So now we're gonna demonstrate the R5. Yeah, the R5 is fucking deadly. You're absolutely right. It does more damage than the Vector. It doesn't have the same rate of fire, but it still hits hard as hell. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a suppressor, but you move so fast with the Assassin, once you shoot, you can just rotate, and they won't know where you're at. This is a gun I just recently started using. At first, I didn't like it because of the recoil, alright? But you can learn how to shoot this gun. R5 trash. Nah, you just trash with it, Diego, okay? Here, my son. I'll show you the ways. Same deal, 150 meter target. We'll do the standing first. So, I lost control for a little bit, but then I started controlling it, and I ended up hitting, like, I don't know, the last 60% of the rounds on target. So now we're gonna crouch. And it looks like I only missed like 3 rounds. So now we'll go prone, and I probably won't miss at all. I spoke too soon. Missed like 2-3 rounds again. But as you can see, 80-90% of those rounds are hitting the target, and that's 150 meters. So when you're getting melted at like 150 meters and you're dying from headshots, it's because you're dying from headshots. Like,
Can you not? Why don't you nade yourself instead, you little whorebag?
yeah, you know what? The burst on Vector, that's definitely better long range, but I mean the rate of fire for the R5, it's not that bad. The damage is really nice. It's just a good gun. You're gonna kill people really fast with that gun. Point, pred, tank, it doesn't matter. If you're hitting headshots, you're killing them. What gun to use? Oh, Ranger, because apparently you can't shoot this gun that fast. So I'm gonna show you guys how fast you can shoot this gun. Now, this probably would have been my main class in the beginning, but they decided to make it full auto and burst when it first came out. Why would you do that to a marksman rifle? I just don't understand. But then 2 or 3 updates ago, they decided to make it semi-automatic. And now this class is really worth using in my opinion. It's honestly a great class. And then you have the secondary, so when you're in up close gunfights, you can just swap real quick and, you know. Oh, I can show you guys the Scorpion too, actually. So, I mean, since this is a marksman class, I could be, like, further away, but I don't know. I mean, I'll just show you guys from 160 meters. And now I'll shoot at it without controlling it. You see? Muzzle climb? Yeah. Yeah, I have muzzle climb, but when I control my recoil by pulling down on the stick, then I don't have much muzzle climb because I'm controlling my recoil. And as you can see, I was controlling it so much that I ended up dragging it all the way down here, trying to maintain the shots. But it's difficult sometimes. You just got to get used to a gun, you learn its recoil pattern, and then you can make it shoot straight. So that's it for the MK14. I'll show you guys the Scorpion now. The Scorpion is like similar to the Vector. Yeah, it's similar to the Vector with its recoil. It's kind of warbles, you know. It's all like there's some vertical, but as you can see, it's like going diagonally. You know, that happens with a lot of SMGs in this game. So it's really hard to shoot long range. These are guns that I normally only shoot close quarters, but you can shoot them long range. And you can control your recoil and really hurt somebody at a distance. Kill me.
We got enemy activity.
Yeah?
I'm taking heavy fire.
Kill me, babe.
All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
I told Walker to play Apex because he was playing Division, and he's like, I'll let the ninja kids play that.
I really don't know what other classes to show. I guess something with an SR. I could do Toxic. Nah, they don't really ban lag switchers. At this point, we like recognize them by name and just I don't give them games, dude. Either I back out if I'm not streaming, or I have somebody on my team back out, and then we requeue. And if we can cancel fast enough, then we just cancel. I don't like giving lag switchers games. Eventually, maybe Ubisoft will do something about it, but I don't know. It's a problem right now in this game. I'm not gonna lie. So I pretty much showed all the guns there is to show, you know, but I mean maybe this is probably the last one. I can't really think of anything else. Alright. 160 meters, whatever, that's fine. So I missed probably like 2-3 shots. Now we're gonna crouch. I'm kinda in the way, babe. Missed about 4 shots there. Didn't really miss at all that time. Yeah, well, this is gonna be a short stream. I don't have the chat link cable at my house right now, but it did come in the mail. So I will be streaming ranked gameplay again. It feels so nice.
Diego said to use the MP5.
Use the MP5? You know what, that's fine. I didn't think anybody would want to see the MP5 or the P90. I was thinking about that, but...
Yeah, he says a lot of people think he has a strike pack. The MP5.
Okay. Yeah, you know what, I'll show the Mp5 and the P90. Those guns are... the P90 just has a fast rate of fire. That's why people get melted by it so fast. And then the Mp5 is honestly a laser beam. I don't understand the point of even putting any type of recoil mod on that. It just doesn't make sense. So for somebody to accuse you of that, it literally comes from sore loserness. Yeah, that's all I hear when I hear anti-recoil at this point. 'Cause it's like, I've proved it so many times in my streams, but you keep hearing the same things from people that don't know how to shoot, so.
Use Chronos Max.
Yeah. Now that I proved I don't use a strike pack, people say I use Chronos, but I mean, what, like, I show my console and here's the only USB because it's my headphones. You know, we'll show the P90. Yeah. I don't know. People are just whiners. That's what I'm noticing.
Hunt down and eliminate
So we'll show the P90. It has burst fire, but I suck with the burst on this, so I don't really use it. Okay, not the Mermillo, but the regular one. I'm just gonna demonstrate full auto. What up, Sully? So, it's 150 meters.
Ow.
Yeah. Almost half health there, but it's like 100-meter shots. Yeah, P90 goes everywhere. It's really hard to control this gun at range. I don't normally... Obviously, you can see the difference when crouching. I was missing a lot less. This is a gun I prefer to use close range, but if I do use it long range, I mean, you can do that. It's just risky, because most classes are just going to burn you right away. There's like no point in using that long range. Here, let's have a gunfight, babe.
Melee. No, melee.
Melee?
Melee.
Okay, melee.
Yeah. No, wait. We have that ready.
Oh my god, I had it.
Back up, man.
What do you mean? I thought it was melee only. What do you mean back up?
I know. No.
Oh my god, that was it right there. You went prone and that was it. Fuck.
Dude, you're so far away from me in my screen.
Was I?
This game is stupid.
Yeah, I got meleeed from like 10 feet away the other day.
Honestly, half the time people see weird shit on this game, it's literally the game's fault. And they blame the players.
Yeah, this game was not designed for PvP, but I mean, I'm glad they implemented it. Alright, now we'll show the Mp5. I guess we'll just do the same class. You can use the Mp5 on artillery class as well, but I don't know. I just use the C1 for artillery for the most part. Yeah, probably Diego. It doesn't make much sense though. Yeah, you're right, Albert. It's actually a really good idea to stream the next few days since people are going to be getting it. I might go pick up that chat link cable today, then probably stream rank tomorrow. I'm not sure. Now, this gun has such low recoil. It doesn't have much damage, but the rate of fire is what really makes it shine. So if you can get the drop on somebody, as long as they don't have like anti-suppression like pointer pred or something like that, and you're not in a gunfight with them, you're probably going to kill them pretty quickly. Alright, so this is 150 meters. Crouching. Crouching was actually pretty good for this gun, so let's go prone. Yeah, and when you're prone, I didn't miss anything. The gun's a fucking laser beam, it doesn't have much range. It's more of an up-close weapon, but you can hurt people from a distance, so... You tried.
you so evil.
Yeah, I mean, recoil is not hard to control in this game at all. There isn't much of a way to learn other than practicing with the weapons, but I think that's all I can really demonstrate for you guys. I mean, as you can see, I mean, I just showed you guys, there's no mods. I don't cheat. I don't understand why people call me a cheater when I show my gameplay all the time. It doesn't make sense. So whenever people are saying, "Oh, you can't kill somebody that far away with that gun," you can. Don't listen to them. You can. All it takes really is headshots, headshots and consistent aim, and you're gonna kill people at range. Especially if they're just sitting still for you. If you're sitting still, I don't know what you're doing, man. I really don't know. And this is a game where speed kills pretty much. I'm constantly moving in this game. You can hold angles and stuff, but look, 150 meters, look at that drone, gone. Like, it's not hard. The AK is also a good gun. I guess I could demonstrate recoil for this for sure, actually. Because this is a gun, like, Recruit is still, like, my top 15. I got, like, a 3.0 KD with this class. So I'm going to shoot at this sign, and I'm not going to control my recoil at first. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking, oh my god. Muzzle climb, right? So now I'm going to pull down on the stick. Yeah, and I'm pretty much hitting the target 80% of the time. So I'm going to crouch. Hitting the target 100% of the time. Now I'm going to go prone, and it's going to be even easier. I mean, that was a little bit less, but yeah. I mean, there's not much else I can show you guys at this point. Gunfight, babe?
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
Yeah, you don't need paddles to drop shot. All you gotta do is remap your circle and your R3. That's what I do. Oh my god, you play with paddles? Do you have a scuff? What controller do you use? DualShock 4, man. That's all you fucking need for this game. You got paddles on this game, you got Swindle, bro. It's a gimmick. You don't need it for this game at all. That's pretty much it. Appreciate the likes and the dislikes. I'm just glad you guys watched the video. There's no bullshit to my gameplay at all. It's just simple mechanics. Simple gun mechanics, that's it.
Hey, what's going on downstairs?
I don't know.
The floor's shaking.
So, sorry I haven't streamed this game in like a week. You know, just no chat link cable. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of stream sniping anymore. And there's not going to be any problems or issues with that. I'll probably have like a 2-3 minute delay. I'll still talk to you guys when you watch the gameplay. The quality might even be better, honestly. I'm going to stream through OBS. And, I mean, it's going to be on YouTube still, but I'm going to use OBS. But, yeah, just been playing a lot of World War Z with my girlfriend. It's pretty fun. You might want to check that game out if you ever enjoyed Left 4 Dead. It's like a third-person Left 4 Dead. It's pretty amazing, actually. 240 meters? Oh, okay.
Fuck you, I'm hiding.
Yeah, no, Lifer, I won't be streaming this game tonight, I don't think. Maybe if I get the chat link cable today, maybe I'll stream it tonight. But I'll probably end up streaming it tomorrow or the next day. Like I said, it's in the mail. It's at a family member's house. I'm just gonna have to go pick it up. Yeah, she's been streaming World War Z while we've been playing this together, so we play it on hard difficulty, so it's actually pretty challenging. On normal, if you're by yourself, you know, it might be a little challenging, but it's too easy with friends on normal, so if you get the game, bump it up to hard right away and see how you fare. But you're gonna die a lot, just so you know. I'm stream sniping you, babe.
Oh no! Let me hit you with these arrows. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Where are you?
Forces neutralized. Great job.
I want to break up.
I love you. Alright, guys. That'll probably be it for me. I did reach #1 elite like yesterday, 2 days ago, but then I've been playing World War Z, so when I got back on, I was #2. But I mean, you guys will see my rise to #1 once I start streaming again. So yeah, just give it a day or so. I'll be back on. And who? What? Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you learned from this video, and you know, if you don't like me, keep watching still, I guess. I don't know. Most of my haters still watch my videos to try and learn how I play, so.
You got 2 dislikes.
Yeah.
5? Ooh.
I don't know. You show people how to play and they don't like it. What?
I mean, at this point, you know it's complete hate because you just showed your console.
Yeah. Show my console, show my controller. I mean, no doubt people will still probably call me a cheater, but I mean, I don't know. What more can you do, guys? Can't please everybody, right? So.
At this point, just be nice to everybody.
Yeah. Vanguard recoil? Okay, I'll still do recoil control then. And if you guys have any more suggestions, just drop it in the comments. I'll show them to you guys. I was only gonna show my main classes, but I'll show all of them, I guess, if you really want.
Thanks for helping me there.
Facts, Diego. Facts. I actually had somebody try to accuse me of a lag switch in one of my montages because people stood still for me, but they were like shooting back at me. I don't know. I was just like, what? Like, I don't know, bro.
Max has a lag switch he activates with his feet.
Vanguard, yeah, with the L85, no steady hands. This gun sucks in my opinion. It needs a grip, but like you can still kill people with it.
Diego's out here tarnishing my name.
Hunt down and eliminate hostiles working in the area.
I haven't played this game in so long, it feels like, but I think it's only been like a week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So she's about the same health I am right now. After that, I actually shot her in the head. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with this sign over here. 150 meters, cool. Watch. I'm not gonna control it. Muzzle climb like a motherfucker, right? Now I'm gonna control it. And I hit like 80-90% of the shots. I'm gonna crouch. Kind of fucked up, but as you can see, it's a little bit easier to control when you crouch. I'm gonna go prone. Same deal pretty much. That was like 80%, 90%.
No! You just nailed me in the face. See, I'm telling you, this game's stupid. You punched me in the face.
Yeah, I hate that gun, Life Runner. Like you can kill people with it, but it's really difficult to shoot. There's so much vertical recoil. It needs a grip. In my opinion, that gun needs a grip, or they just need to give the class another gun, like a 416. Some of the PvE weapons that they implemented would have been nice if they just threw them in a PvP. It doesn't make sense that they just left them out, but I guess Disruptor. I don't know. You guys have any more suggestions, just throw them down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll probably turn... Oh, Echelon PDR. I'll do that next.
Damn, you make that gun look good. You make all guns look good in this game, for the most part, honestly.
I mean, I know how to shoot most of them. Like, I played the story mode front to back. I played PvP for over 2,000 hours. I have a lot of time in this game. I know the recoil patterns for the majority of the weapons. I know the ranges for most of the weapons, their effectiveness. I don't know. Yeah, at least the recoil is straight up, yeah. But that's an assault rifle, so it's to be expected pretty much from one of those. So this is 150 meters. This gun's really easy to shoot. It does low damage for an assault class, but the rate of fire, the range, the accuracy, it's all pretty good, so. Hit the majority of that. Crouch. Just about the same. I mean, it's probably a little bit better, but prone. Hit every shot. Where are you at?
I flashed myself!
I'm gonna let her melee me.
You shut up, I don't want to hear that. No, no, go
Where are
away.
you going? Come here.
No.
Do you have time to talk about our Savior, Lord Jesus Christ?
Fuck off.
All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
EXP is my favorite? Yeah, actually. EXP is probably my favorite optic in this game. Comp M4 is really good, but you can't really get that on the TAR or the AK. Shit, yeah. What do you use as tank? Tank. The R5 for the most part. I'll show the stoner without steady hands. It's fucking crazy without steady hands. If you use steady hands, you just hit fire and you'll lay people out pretty much.
R5 for the tank?
What?
What'd you say?
R4, sorry. I don't know why I said R5, guys. R4. That's what I use on tank for the most part, but stoner's pretty good too for like close range, medium range engagements.
Hunt down and eliminate hostile forces in the area.
So this gun has quite a bit of kick, so it'll be a little difficult to shoot it from like 150, but I think it'll probably hit accurately for like the first half a dozen shots, and then that's when it's gonna start going everywhere, you know? It's better to tap fire at range, as I said, but for like point and pred, you can kind of just hold down the trigger. Alright, 160. Watch the recoil. Straight up and down, okay. And then when you control it, the recoil actually starts going side to side. It's all horizontal. So now I'm gonna crouch. You're trying to get that melee, huh? Yeah. I didn't even finish, babe.
Sorry.
You're thirsty.
In the literal sense, yes, actually. I'm gonna get a water bottle. Do you want water?
Yeah, I'll take some. Yeah, I use the R4 on burst as well. It's pretty good, especially if you have steady hands. Alright, so we'll show... I mean, I guess you saw what there is to see for the stoner. Nah, not really. I didn't crouch or prone, so... Echo, 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 echo. Thank you. Okay.
Hunt down and eliminate hostile forces in the area.
Oh, there we go. Alright, 150. Yeah, so we'll crouch. And it's way easier, actually. Now it kind of loses its touch after like 20 rounds. Like, you can still hit, but it's way more difficult than most of the other weapons. So I primarily use steady hands on tank, but... yeah, like if you're not bursting your rounds, you know what I mean, like controlled burst, you're probably not hitting the target. See, it's way easier to just tap the trigger. But yeah, I mean, I could show the Extraneros on Burst or something like that, the R4, but I don't know. PDR, that was one that somebody wanted me to do, so we'll have to do that actually. If you have any more suggestions after the PDR, let me know in the comments. If not, that'll probably be the end of the stream. Yeah, I just figured I'd do this video because there's a lot of misinformation being spread around by a particular person, so who we shall not name.
I mean, you don't really have to, you know.
Yeah, people already know.
After this, we should eat, and then we should play World War Z.
Yeah, I'm down. I want to make that pasta, so. Oh, on Echelon.
I want to play PvP, though.
You? Okay.
Walker said he would play with us, so if he doesn't, tell him, fuck you.
Oh, why? Because you said we play PvP?
Yeah, he's like, I might play PvP. Oh, he said might, whatever. He said, but he'll play PvP with us. So.
It's his birthday today.
It's his birthday?
Yeah, so he might not even be on. But, yeah, I messaged him.
I'm gonna tell him happy birthday.
This gun's definitely more close range. It's a fucking PDR, personal defense, something. I don't know. I don't know what the R stands for. I would have called this a PDW, but I don't know. Personal defense weapon, but, you know. I don't mind. I kind of wish there was like a compensator V2 or something on this gun, but then again, I guess it would be kind of OP if there was. So this 150 meters, check it out. So the barrel's gone, easy. I mean, that was like 2-3 rounds within the barrel right away. Now, I'm not going to control the recoil at first. Check it out. It's everywhere, bro. It's fucking everywhere. So now I'm going to control the recoil.
Oh, hey, don't shoot me, because my KDR and Ranger's actually...
So that's like 80-90%. So now we crouch. Ah! Kind of losing my touch a little bit, but that's about the same. It was a little bit easier to control, but then I lost it and then started veering off to the left, so now we're in a prone. Yeah, as you can see, that's why this gun's way more close range. It should be like moving in cover and finding a way to get close to your target, and then you can lay him out with the fire rate.
Kill yourself.
Nah, I'm gonna come kill you.
No, I have Ranger. That's good. It's a good KD on a Ranger. Don't kill me.
Okay, I won't kill you.
Let me kill you.
Oh.
Picking up a signal from the Recon tower. They'll be active soon. All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
Personal defense weapon, yeah. For sure. You guys have any other classes at all? Is there anything that you guys would like to see? I mean, there's like 20 people in here. I don't know what else to show you guys. I've showed you pretty much everything. Point, Pred, Assassin, Tech, Tank, Disruptor, Echelon, Vanguard, all the assault classes. I showed you all the assault classes. Like, I mean, I showed you Ranger, but I mean, I showed you the C1. I mean, I don't know what else to show you guys. I showed you the AK-47. I showed you the SR. I guess I could show the C1 again.
Show us your tits.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's something I could show people, Miami, you're right. So, I'll just talk about it now. I've already showed the Pathfinder and the C1's recoil, but I'll talk about the point man. So, some people have a problem with the point man where they just can't shoot people at range, right? And they look at the AK Victory, and the AK Victory is more accurate than their AK-12, and they're wondering, you know, why is that? Well, the reason behind that is when the AK-12 first came out, there was a compensator on the tip of the barrel, right? And then there was an update, and it removed the compensator from some people's AK-12. I don't know why that happened, it's just a glitch. But the way you can fix that is you can delete the save that you have for the game off the console, alright? Not from the online data. You delete the save, then you delete the application, then you reinstall the application, and you re-upload your save data. And it's going to put the compensator from the AK-12 Victory on your AK-12, and your AK-12 is going to match the stats of the Victory. So if you're wondering why your AK-12 isn't as accurate as the AK-12 Victory, and it kind of seems like, you know what, pay to win, like, oh, get these crates, and then maybe you can unlock the AK-12, all you really got to do is reinstall and re-upload your data, and then your AK-12 is going to match the same stats, so... We'll show this again. I don't know. This gun is way more close range. I kind of want to do it from 100 meters. Not gonna lie. No kick, no kick. Yeah. Yeah, there's kick, motherfucker. So we'll go prone and shoot at that. Yeah, it's all about recoil control. It's all about your thumbs. If you're an old man and you don't got the thumb dexterity, you know, maybe you'll complain and call people cheaters, but it's pretty simple. I don't know. At range, you just tap fire. Oh my god. How are you hitting me like that? Full auto. I'm not full auto. I'm tapping the trigger. Those are controlled bursts. If you don't know how to shoot, learn. I don't know. Check it out. Hitting my target almost every time because I'm tap firing. If I go full auto, I'm out of ammo actually.
There might be mines around.
I'm a Pathfinder, so I'm not gonna run into any mines.
Step it up. We're running out of time.
But yeah, this game didn't do a good job teaching people how to play in Miami. I mean, the only reason I knew how to play from the get-go, like I said, I played story mode front to back, 100%, everything. I found everything, did everything, collected everything, you know. Here, babe, gunfight, gunfight. Where you at? Shoot.
No, I'm scared.
Why? 8 seconds left, come on.
I didn't even see you, you sneaky fuck.
I heard you. MP7? Yeah, I can show the MP7. That is a tricky one. A lot of people complain about laser accuracy with the MP7, but most of the time they're just noobs getting beamed from like 50 meters. It's not hard to kill somebody 50 meters at all. If you struggle killing people under 100 meters, you really need to work on your aim. I'm not trying to be mean, that's just the simple truth. It's just, you just don't know how to shoot that well. That's all.
Hunt down and eliminate hostile forces in the area.
This is a really easy gun to shoot. At range, I would suggest tap firing, as I showed with the C1. But, I mean, you could potentially full auto. It really depends on where you're hitting people. But... So, take out the barrel. It's gone. Okay, now I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to shoot that target at 150, and I'm not going to pull down on the stick. You're going to see. Vertical and slightly horizontal recoil. It kind of went diagonal. So, now I'm going to control the recoil. And I'm hitting the majority of the shots. So now I'll crouch. Hitting the majority of the shots. The gun kind of veers off to the right. Now I'm in a prone. Same deal. It kind of veered off to the right. I tried to push it left. Missed a couple shots to the left, but got my shot back on target. It's a really good gun. I think this is the best gun for the class, but obviously people have their preferences. Pistol fight, babe?
No. No, flash. We should just start shooting around. Again, you hit me in the face. That looks so funny.
Yeah, my sensitivities are all 100%. I'll show you guys real quick.
Diego, who didn't cry when Jiraiya died? What are you talking
Does
about?
handling affect your, like, the drift of the weapon too? I thought it might, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. I don't know what gun to use, guys. Really don't. I mean, I could just show my sensitivities, I guess, when we start. But I mean, I've pretty much showed all the classes there is to show. I showed a lot of the weapons. I mean, like I said, if you guys don't have any more suggestions, then that's probably going to be it for the stream. I don't know, unless you want to do some quick plays, babe. But I know you're hungry, so we should probably go make food.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're probably going to end up making food. These are my controls for Ghost War. They're pretty much the same as they are in PvE. 100% aiming sensitivity. The dead zones I just leave at none. Like, I don't know, people fuck with their dead zones. I don't really see a purpose. I want the mechanics to actually be effective the second I push on the stick. You know, I don't want like a little bit of slack in the area. You know, drone sensitivity, look sensitivity, all 100%. You need to make sure your aim assist is on. Some people are playing without their aim assist on for a long time, and they're like, "Oh my god, aimbot!" But it's not aimbot. It's just aim assist. I can demonstrate aim assist, I guess. The G2, MPX and G2. Okay. How fast do you reload? The reload speed is not that bad in this game. Like, I don't know, like a 3 second, 4 second reload. Not even 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 sounds about right. So watch, we'll run up to her wherever she's at on the map. I just looked at her screen, so I know where she's at. And there, look, see how I aimed and it was instantly just on her? I mean, not that time, but see? Aim assist. Aim assist. And then watch my stick, okay? Watch my stick when she passes. See how it tracks her a little bit? I'm not even using the right stick. It's moving my character. I'm gonna center it one more time. And then it kinda just it tracks her a little bit. Run, babe. Run. See? It kinda jolts over to the left a little bit. The aim assist is pretty strong in this game. Sometimes I wonder what the game would be like if it didn't have aim assist. It'd probably be way more interesting, but I mean, I like the aim assist, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It makes the gunfights really fast-paced, you know. You get in people's faces and you're already aiming at them. It's not aimbot, it's aim assist. It's a game mechanic. Just gotta turn it on. Alright, baby, ready to fight?
No.
Well, try to kill me. No?
Recon tower is back online. Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
Alright, guys. I know there's like... No, people are still suggesting weapons. The accuracy is the recoil pattern, handling is ADS speed, ready up speed, strafing speed. Like ADS left and right, and range is bullet drop. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's very informative information. How fucking redundant, but you know what Miami has put in the chat. Everybody who doesn't know should really pay attention to that. Read it real quick. It's pretty important. We'll do the SC, and then after the SC, we'll show the MPX and the G2. This gun, the recoil is all vertical. It has incredible range. I mean, it's not as good as the AK-12 or the M16, but it shoots straight.
Hunt down and eliminate hostile forces in the area.
If you hear a little bit of echo, guys, I'm sorry. I'm in the same room as my girlfriend, so... Usually I run this with a PKS, but... I mean, there's a panoramic on here. That's okay. I don't really run this gun much anymore, so... Probably should, but... I don't know. Can you show us one round with your Cronus on and one round with it off, please? You're fucking funny, Lee. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot, and you're gonna see the vertical recoil. Cool, okay, kinda capped out at like a certain point, but now I'm gonna control the recoil. I'm hitting pretty much every shot. Now I'm gonna crouch, control the recoil. Pretty much every shot. Might have missed even a little bit more, but that's just an error on my part. Yeah, I started aiming for that little corner at the end, and I actually hit it a lot, so... Pretty easy gun to shoot. Doesn't do much damage. Has a good rate of fire, though. Had a good range. So, if you aim for the head, you're gonna melt people really fast. I'm gonna look for her and try to kill her. She's a Pathfinder, though.
Stand still for me. Stand still and look pretty. I don't know where you're at now.
Picking up the signal from the recon tower. It'll be active soon.
Oh.
No.
Where you going, babe? What are you looking at?
I'm stream sniping you.
What are you looking at there?
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
R5 Assassin. I did that earlier in the video, Bang. After the stream's done, yeah, I did Assassin, I did Tar. Yeah, I did all of that, man. So after the video posts, you can go back and rewatch it, and it's probably one of the first 5 classes. Both of those are probably the first 5 classes. So right now I'm going to show, I guess, the MPX and the G2, since that was suggested. And if you have any more suggestions, drop them. But all the assault classes so far have been covered. Pretty much every gun too. I mean, I could show like the MG for Pred and stuff, but do all the pistols? Oh, now you're tripping, bro.
Hunt down and eliminate
Tar 21 with the iron sights. Yeah, you guys are going crazy now. You guys are going crazy. I gotta feed my girl, honestly. I'm feeling a little hungry too, so we're gonna make some chicken Alfredo. Probably cut up some green beans, throw them in there so we can have some veggies, you know? You know? Be crispy too. What class is that? Oh, no wonder. Ow.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm just trying to
Oh, it's
suppress you.
okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's not like you kill me. There's health boxes too.
Oh, sorry.
It was headshots too, wasn't it? It was like 2 headshots.
Yeah, come get help. Oh,
What time can you expect your plate to be ready? I mean, are you making yourself dinner, bro? Cause alright, 150, check out the recoil pattern. It's like, you know, kinda, it goes up, but then it like goes left, right. So now we'll control it. Kinda lose control a little bit, it is an SMG, we're gonna crouch. Oh my god, it went everywhere to the left there, I'm gonna try that again. That was a little bit better, now we're gonna prone.
picking up the signal from the Recon tower. It'll be active soon.
No. Melee.
So next we'll show the G2. That recoil is all vertical too.
Enemy forces neutralized. Great job.
Enforcer MK? Yeah, I could show that after the G2. No, I didn't do the R4 on the tank, but I did do the stoner. I'll show the R4, I suppose. Yeah, we'll show the G2, and then we'll show the R4, and then we'll show the Enforcer.
My stats are gonna be shit. More shit than they already are.
I'm sorry, babe.
But what are they doing downstairs? Like, how do you make the floor shake like that?
No problem,
like
Life Runner. See you around, man.
Hunt down and eliminate hostile forces in the area.
I know this video is kind of sloppy. I should have done one with like edits and stuff, but I just wanted to get this shit out the way real quick. So 150-ish. Alright, first we'll show vertical. As you can see, it climbs all the way up, alright? So now we're going to control it. It's controllable. It's more of a close range weapon, even though it's an assault rifle, but they kind of turned it into an SMG, it feels like. You know, that's what it feels like anyway. So we'll go prone. And we're pretty much hitting it every time. It's not a hard gun to shoot, but it does do low damage. It has a fast fire rate. You're gonna need to hit headshots with this gun. Kill me, babe.
Okay. I want to snipe you.
How far can you hit with the R5 and the CS 4000? Up to 2,000, up to 200 meters, honestly. It'll be hard, but, yeah, you can hit people from pretty far away in this game. I mean, those are both weapons for an assault class, you know. If you learn how to control the recoil, you can melt people. I don't know.
You can go eat now after this. Don't tell us what to do, Diego.
So we'll show the R4. I'm gonna show the extra narrows, I think. This is the more accurate one. Like, yeah, slightly more accurate. I usually use this with steady hands, but, I mean, it's up to you what perks you run. I also run this on burst. There's only burst and semi-auto for this one, so I'm just gonna demonstrate the burst fire select, and then... Yeah, exactly, Jason. Once you master the recoil, you can kill with any class in this game. That's why, like, all my KDs are, like, pretty much 3.0 or higher. I mean, there's an effectiveness to pretty much all the classes. You just gotta learn how to shoot. You out-position people, you out-aim people, you're gonna win your gunfights. So, peace out, Diego. I'm glad I could show you guys the weapons you wanted to see. Oh, it's getting hot in my room, dude. Ow. So, yeah, it's on burst. 150 yet again, guys. I'm not going to control the recoil at first. And it's just everywhere. I'm not even hitting the target, right? So, now we control the recoil. It's a little bit harder to shoot. You crouch and it's a major difference. Major difference. So now we go prone and it's going to be even more of a difference. Yeah, pretty much hit the target every time like that, so.
Let me try to no-scope you.
Go ahead. I didn't even see you there. Try quick scope, it'll be easier.
Picking up the signal from the Recon tower. It'll be active soon. Friendly's down. Objective is lost.
With which gun do you tap fire long distance and from when do you start? And what do you mean? With both. Which gun? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. When you burst, you're gonna have to tap fire every time. Full auto. I don't know. It all just depends on the range, man. You shoot the gun and you kind of understand like distance and range and how to lead your target, and then yeah, it's just I don't know. You got to experiment yourself to really figure it out. I can't be able to explain it to you like exactly. You know, it just all comes with practice. But I'd say over like maybe 100 meters, try to lead your target by like, I don't know, half an inch on your TV. Like, yeah, like half an inch, something like that. This gun has really low recoil. When it first came out, I don't remember it being like this, but maybe with a few updates, this is just what it turned into. But check it out. So that's 150. So I'm not going to control the recoil. Watch. Muzzle climb all the way up in the air. Cool. Yeah, for real. You can tap the 9mm from pretty far. So Alright, now a crouch. And I'm killing my accuracy, I'm killing my stats right now, but I do this for the community, guys. Did they? Well, they really nerfed the damage on these saps, didn't they? I don't know. Never mind. I hear it going.
Yeah, they supposedly nerfed.
I think they nerfed the amount of saps that you can send out, but I don't think they nerfed the damage after seeing what I just saw. Kill me real quick, babe. Yeah, I don't know what other guns to show you guys at this point. It's pretty much all of them.
Friendly's down. Objective is lost.
It's like all the popular guns right there, and then some unpopular ones. R4, TAR. People were talking about showing the iron sights, the recoil iron sights. I'm not gonna do that. I don't. Sorry, Diego. I don't see a point in even using iron sights in this game. Some people might do it out of preference. If it works for you, then it works for you. I mean, I guess I could do PP90. I don't know. But I mean, this gun you can just shoot for days. So you know what? Let's go to the medic. Mendeliev, sure. Nah, we'll do PP90.
Interesting. Here, I'm gonna send you a Facebook message.
Baz 12, 200 meter shots for sure. ACR, I could show the ACR, yeah. That I mean, personally, if you use point man with the ACR, it's all preference, but I don't see why you'd use the ACR over the AK-12. The AK-12, even though the range is less, it actually feels like you can do more damage at range with the AK-12 than the ACR. And that's because how much easier it is to actually control the recoil as opposed to using what is it, ACOG or a digital. So what, those are 3.5 times optics, you know? It's actually really weird. If they had a grip on the ACR, I think they used to. If they had a grip, then I would understand using it, but even with the extra range and accuracy, it just feels like it's not as effective as an AK-12. That's just my personal opinion. So this is 150 meters. Recoil is vertical. Now we control it. Recoil is a little bit horizontal, it seems, but most of the shots hit. So now we'll crouch. And we're pretty much hitting the target every shot. So now we'll prone. And it's just a laser beam. There's some muzzle drift, but it's not hard to control when you're prone or crouched. Kill me again, babe.
All friendlies down.
Type 9.5. Alright, I'll show the Type 9.5 and the ACR, and then that'll probably be it, unless you guys have more suggestions. But I can't really think of any other guns that you would really want me to use.
Babe, are you gonna make sushi with me?
Sure, yeah. I mean, are we gonna do that when we make the pasta?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll make it with you.
Long.
Yeah, we can do that together. So, at the end of this round, babe, we'll both kill ourselves with grenades. That way it'll be a draw. And then we can pick the last class with a Type 9.5, and I'll show that.
You got it.
Cool.
Look at your Facebook messages.
Say what?
Look at your Facebook messages.
Alright. Yeah, I did the LED 5 for the Vanguard, but I didn't show any of the other weapons. Personally, I like the MK48 for Vanguard on steady hands, but you know. That'll be a little bit harder to show recoil control at range just because it's an LMG. And it's already pretty inaccurate, so I mostly just hip fire it. But what is this, 150? It's gotta be 150. Yeah, that's 150. So check this out. This is gonna be all vertical recoil, guys. It used to be my favorite gun. Look, the muzzle climb is fucking crazy, right? So now I'm gonna control it. And I still kind of lose control a little bit. I don't see like how this weapon is very effective, but some people will probably figure it out or master the recoil. It's way easier to control while crouched. We'll go prone, and I hit the target every time. If this gun had either a grip on it with the digital or the ACOG, or it just had a close range optic like a hollow or a panoramic, I think they know how accurate the gun would be, so that's why they don't really let you do that. But alright, babe, let's nade ourselves. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Frag out. We're out of time. Get ready for the next one. Picking up a signal from the Recon tower. It'll be active soon.
So that'll be a draw. I'll be able to show you guys the Type 95 real fast. Yeah, I did the L85. I didn't do the other weapons. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that well enough. It's just the other weapons for that class, other than the L85, it's more than vertical recoil, so it's going to be really hard to show you guys how to control the recoil because there really is no controlling it. The only LMGs you can really control are, hold on. The only LMGs you can really control, I'd say, are the MG121 and the MK48. But I mean that MK249, it's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. It just rolls around. You can't really hit targets. You can control the recoil, right? But it's not going to be accurate. You're going to miss a lot of rounds. So you can try and get the crosshair on their head while you shoot at them, and you'll do major damage, and you'll be suppressing them. But it's going to be really hard. I guess this is an LMG too, so, but this is probably one of the more accurate LMGs. I've used this a lot on recruit class and actually done real damage with it to elite teams, diamond teams, you know, just high ranking players. You can lay them out with this gun. It's pretty simple. It'll also have the suppression effect on anybody who's not point pred or if they have adrenaline rush, but check it out. So this is 150. I'm not going to control the recoil. All vertical. Like, it warbles a little bit, but not too bad. So now I'm going to control it. And I'm hitting every shot pretty much, guys. So now I'm going to crouch. I mean, you get the gist of it. I'm going to go prone. Now prone's going to be even better, like I said. Look at that recoil control. It's so much easier to control your recoil when you level change. Level change is everything in gunfights. So, I mean, it works. I can see the point of using the Type 95 on medic. I mean, it's got the damage, it's got the suppression ability, it's got the ammo. It's a good gun.
No.
All friendlies down. Objective is lost.
Well, that's pretty much all I could do for you guys, I think. Yeah, I don't really see a purpose in showing the other marksman classes. It's all going to be semi-auto rifles or bolt-action rifles. You know, there's no really controlling recoil with that. It's just all leading your shot and pulling the trigger at the right time. But, yeah, appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you learned everything that I tried to teach you in this video. Recoil control is possible in this game. You'll be able to tell by people's gameplay whether or not they're cheating. You really just got to see their perspective. But bullet drop from long range, maybe another day, bang. I don't really play marksman that much anymore, unless it's rangers. So, but yeah, I can probably show you guys bullet drop from range in the future. Right now, though, we haven't eaten anything all day. Feeling kind of hungry. Gotta feed my lady, so. Yeah, once again, appreciate you guys for stopping by. I'll be streaming ranked gameplay in the next couple days. I hope, like I said, I hope you learned all you could from this video. I hope it taught you guys what you needed to know, what you wanted to know. Yeah, appreciate your love and support. Wouldn't be able to do this without you, so. See you guys around.